Let's do a double tap. There we go right there. How cool is that? And I'm going to bring this to my Morocco surf trip, and I'm going to be going out to the Sahara Desert and staying in one of those luxury camps. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day today. In today's video, we are going to be reviewing the NICRON PT10 small flashlight. This actually has RGB color changing. It's 1000 LM. We have a runtime of 45 hours, and it only weighs in with 146 grams with the battery. Of course, it is rechargeable. It's a twist flashlight, has a magnetic tail, and the battery is a 1050 milliamp hour, and it is weatherproof IPX4. And we will be charging it fully before we run it for the first time. And as we get it out, top link in the description box right below the video, as well as the pinned comment, is going to be this exact same flashlight where you guys can read more about it and pick it up yourself after the video is done, of course. Now, it does have different setting modes, so that will obviously affect the runtime of the flashlight. But first impressions, looking really, really sharp. So we got a belt clip right here, very thin belt clip, instruction manual, USB to USB Type-C charging cable. Now in the brightest setting, we're gonna have a runtime of 69 minutes. The high setting is 107 minutes. The medium setting is 175 minutes. And the low setting is 19 hours and 40 minutes. And then moonlight, the lowest function, is going to be 45 hours. I do love small flashlights like this just because they are so easy to tuck in. I used to play disc golf at night, and I had another flashlight, and I used to just prop it up on my bag. It was super bright and super convenient. So here's our charging port right here. That is USB Type-C once again. We have our RGB lights right through here. We have our magnetic backing right here, so you could prop that up on something, sticking straight out. Great feature. And one of the best features of this flashlight is the rotating head like this here. So stick that flat down like this, being able to see car mechanics, keep this in your vehicle for road hazard, God forbid. Here is our LED light right here, and again, RGB, twisting it. It only goes one direction. So from the back, you just go like this here, or if you're on the front, then you would just go like that direction here. Okay, let's go ahead and turn it on, which we are on, I believe, maybe the low setting right now. Here are your buttons right here. That is off. This, of course, we will be testing at nighttime. I think we have to hold it down. There you go. We're going upwards. So this is your low setting right here. You have low, and then we have medium, and then we have high, and then we have the max right here. And then you just hold that down just for a split-C to flip through that, and then one quick press and you're off. Now, here is RGB down here, and let's go ahead and hit that, and it turns off, and then you hold it down, and then you have another setting there, it gets brighter, and then low right there. Let's do a double tap. There we go right there. How cool is that? Very, very cool. Again, just a quick double tap with that. There we go, another one, and another one. Oh, that's pretty cool. And another one, and we're still going. I think we're back to the original. Yeah, I think we're back to the original. Yeah. And then one click off. Let's go ahead and hold it down and see what happens. Okay, that turns on there and it stays in that mode. So in order to click that over, you just do a double tap real quick. And let's see what happens to get back to the other. Might have to hold it down, or maybe one quick hold down. That's why I should read the directions. So let's go boom and then boom. Okay, now 3 quick taps, 1, 2, 3, and we go into like a little hazard mode here. That's pretty cool. So you could even have this for a bike light. I don't know if you'd want that because that might be a distraction for some people because those are siren colors right there. 1, 2, 3, and then let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And we go back to that, and let's try 1 off. There we go. And then we're back to, just read the instructions, then we're back to the warmer light right there. Now it does have a warm light and a white light as well. So this is the white light right here. And let's hold this down. So whatever one you end on, and we turn it off, and then you just hit it 1 time and it will go to the one that you last left it on. But if you want to go change your modes, then obviously you just hold it down for just a little bit here. But if you quick quickly double tap when it's on, it will go to the brightest setting for you here. One click off, but then when we click it back on, it will go to the one we were last on. And then triple tapping it will do a nice little flash mode. So that's with it off. And then you go into, I believe, an SOS mode. Right here looks like what it's doing here as well, or just kind of a, yeah, looks like a SOS. And so again, 1, 2, 3. And then I think you hit it one more time and then it goes into SOS. So a lot of cool features with this flashlight. When it's off, you just hold it down and the white light will turn on for that mode. I'm gonna just see if it will do anything else. I think it's just a very soft, that would be the moonlight function, I believe. Don't quote me on that one, but again, holding it down, 1, 1000, 2, 1000, that one turns on. Double tapping turns on to the brightest one, and then just one press will go to the last one we were just on right there. Pivoting head, very cool flashlight, especially because I use flashlights like this. I have another one similar size and I use it all the time. It's not as cool as this one, but I use it all the time because I walk over to my gym. I live in the country and I need flashlights to see. If it's a big full moon, the stars are out, I don't need one, but these are absolutely clutch camping, country life. This is so light, I could literally throw that in my pocket, mountain biking at nighttime, put that in your hiking bag, and I'm gonna bring this to my Morocco surf trip, which I'm leaving in a week and a half, and I'm gonna be going out to the Sahara Desert and staying in one of those luxury camps, and so I'm probably gonna need one of these for an evening full moon hike that I'm gonna do before bed. So that's pretty cool. What I do love about this flashlight is how small it is and convenient. So I just remember I left my drip system on for the trees out here. So let's go use the flashlight and show you the depth of it on my property that is pretty open here out in the country. So here we go. We got our RGB. I mean, that's bright enough right there alone at nighttime. Let me go ahead and come on out here and show you that. Turn off the flash. There we go. Nice little, oh goodness, that's pretty bright alone. Just that right there. Lighting up my backyard. Let's see how far that goes. I mean, you can see it on the workbench out here with the colors. Here is the, not the main light, but here is the, when the RGB is turned off, and that right there is just turned on. Very nice and bright as well. Goodness. Okay, so let me go ahead and turn that off and show you the difference. We do have lights on in the house, but let me show you here. So we turned it off right now and we turned it on, and again, that's just the bar light right there. Let's go ahead and crank that over to the RGB once again without blinding you there, and all those different modes we saw earlier in the video. But let's go ahead and crank that off and crank on. Look at that. That I think is just the, I think that's actually the high setting or medium setting. Let's see. Let's crank that up. Okay, we went one level higher and off. Okay, so that was the high setting and then max. So now we're in moonlight, or the lowest setting you can see right here. And it still lights up the tree a little bit, as you can see, but better just for, you know, like if you're walking around a campsite with a bunch of people, don't want to blind anybody, getting up to go to the bathroom, that's totally fine. Cranking it up one. So that should be the medium setting now. Look at that tree right there going all the way. Wow, you can actually, I lit up my tractor shed way out there, even with that setting. There's my weather meter right there on the tree. Let's go ahead and go over here to my buildings. Goodness gracious. Okay, we're going to crank it up to, I think this is the max. So let's see here. No, wow, we went one more. Okay, let me go down to the lowest, and then that setting, and then the setting right here, which is the high setting, lighting up my trees, going all the way down to my tractor shed. Goodness, I would be able to see Berea, my dog, if she's way out there. And then we're going to go one more. Wow, for this little flashlight, just in the palm of my hand, being able to light that tractor shed up like it's daytime. And then coming back to the trees here and going over to my buildings. Look at that. That is wild. And I'm pretty sure that's it. Yeah. And then we go back to the lowest setting right there. So let me go ahead and crank you up to the highest setting once again. And that tractor shed is probably 150 yards, maybe 160 yards, maybe 140 yards. I'm not exactly sure, but it lights it up really good. Let's light up my chicken coop out over here. Let's light up my garden where I need to turn off my lights, and my gazebo, which is back there, but it's a black gazebo, so you can't really see it, but you can see the roof right there, my entrance to my garden. Probably hear the birds in the background. Gosh, if there was wildlife, you're like, where's that wildlife? Where's my dog at? Oh, she's way out there. Look at that. Oh, that is cool. Very cool. So again, with the pivoting head, definitely like that as well with the magnetic back. I have not used the magnetic back yet, but it is very convenient for if you are working on cars, or slap that magnetic back to your tool chest, to a washing machine. I actually need to remove some debris from the back of my washing machine in my filters. So let me go ahead and show you. It latches on like that, and so you're not going to easily knock it over, and then it lifts up. As you can hear it magnetically clasp right there. Let's go ahead and try that on my stainless steel refrigerator, as you can see right there, and then it shines straight down so you can see what you need to see, or of course pivot it on your toolbox, on your automobile, on the hood, shining down on your engine so you can see what you're doing. That is a pretty cool feature in my personal opinion. I really like the belt clip as well for convenience, and of course the pivoting head going right back right there. I have other flashlights by this company. They're great flashlights. Again, super cool. A little over the top with the RGB, but a cool feature nonetheless. And I will be taking this flashlight to Morocco with me. But I do like how it's thin. It's a thin, comfortable feeling flashlight in the hand, which I really do like. So in all honesty, I would probably crank it up one more, especially if I'm going to be like walking around my property. So let's head on over here. I don't have the flash on or anything like that. And you definitely need flashlights where I am, because I don't want to be stepping. I'm barefoot right now, and I don't want to be stepping on any deer scat or any thorny stuff. Like there's some deer scat right there. I don't want to drag that in on my feet. And let's go ahead and turn off my drip system there. I'm glad I remembered that. I am on well water, but we're trying not to waste natural resources. And then walk back and light up the whole entire path. That's a big thumbs up in my book, folks. Well, folks, like everything we've already discussed in the video, this is a big thumbs up in my book. Now, once again, top link in the description box below, as well as the pinned comment, is going to be this exact same flashlight. You guys can read more about it and pick it up yourself. And just like all my videos, if you have the cash, please go ahead and purchase on away, but please don't go into debt for anything I do make a video about. Hit that thumbs up button on the way out. Also subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, as well as house remodel videos, tech reviews, vacation, airlines, travel hacks, hotel stays, and more. My name's Chris. We'll see you on the next one. Once again, top link in the description box below, as well as the pinned comment right there. We'll see you on the next one.